We start this evening with this search for a missing British teenager on the Spanish island of Tenerife. Jay Slater disappeared after a night out with his friends on Sunday. This evening, one of them has told Sky News she felt fobbed off by police after she reported him missing and described the desperate search to find him. The 19-year-old was on the island for a music festival that was last heard from on Monday. It's his first foreign holiday away with friends. Now, he called his friend Lucy Law just after 8 o'clock on Monday morning and shared his location with her, a mountainous area in the northwest of the island, which is popular with hikers. He told her he was going to walk back to where they were staying in Los Cristianos, but that's around 30 miles away. I spoke to Lucy early this evening.
I'd gone home from the NRG festival a little bit earlier than everybody else because I was tired. So I'd gone home alone back to my apartment, and then I woke up to a phone call at like 8:30 in the morning, around 8:30, from Jay saying that he'd gone up to the mountains. That his phone was on 1%, so it was like about to die. He didn't know where he was. He needed a drink. That he'd cut all his leg on like a cactus, and that he had no idea where he were. So I said to him, like, if you're ever going to listen to anything I'm going to say, like, you need to listen now. You need to go back to wherever you've just come from before your phone dies, and I'll come and pick you up from there. Like, you need to go back there. He said to me, I can't go back there, I don't know where it is. So I just said, send me like a location. So he sent over a screenshot of his last location. So I went straight. The first thing I did when the phone had cut off was I rang the police. So I'd rang 911 and spoken to the people there, and they told me that they'd sent a helicopter out. But later on, I'd spoken to somebody who lived up in the mountains, and they'd said they hadn't heard any helicopters, which obviously if there was a helicopter out, they definitely would have heard it. So I think they just totally fobbed me off with that. Like, I don't even think they did. So after like half an hour, I'd had no updates. So I rang back and I said, has the helicopter had any sightings of him? Has anybody seen him? Like, I'm really, really worried. They said no, they'd not seen anything, but they were like, out looking for him. So I thought, right, I'm not getting anywhere with this phone call. Like, every time I'd ring the police, like, they just kept ending the phone on me, like they were just so unbothered by the full situation. So I thought, right, I need to get a taxi as soon as possible down to the police station and speak to them like, in person. So I got a taxi down to the closest police station. I was literally there within the hour of the phone call. So I'd gone in, I said, I really need to report somebody missing. But I said, it's not like they're just missing around here, like he's missing in a very like abandoned place. There's nothing up there, it's just mountains. She gave me a piece of paper that said that I needed to go online, fill in a form, and then within 48 hours I'd receive a code, and I'd bring the code back to the police station, and then I could file a report. I said, within 48 hours, like, it could be fatal. I said, this needs reporting like now. So we'd come up, but there was literally no sign of him anywhere. Like, we drove around all day. There was literally nothing, no sign of him. I went into a restaurant that was halfway up on the viewpoint.
And is that where you are now, Lucy? You're staying at the coast, but you're now up in the mountains where you think Jay was.
I've literally not slept at all since I've got that phone call at 8 o'clock.
We all hope that the search continues and Jay is found safe and sound. But the final question is, what is he like? What's he like at home? Is he sensible, or is he a bit more of a risk taker? What's Jay like?
No, he's not a risk taker at all. That he wouldn't do anything. Like, I don't know why. I can't understand why he would come out of the house and then decide that he was going to walk. I don't know why he would do that. And then I think he set off walking with battery and not realised how far the walk actually is. And then when he's obviously, or when I'd spoken to him, he said he'd already walked about half an hour. And then obviously I don't know if he's walked half an hour down the road and then put it into his maps, and then obviously it said it's like really far. I really don't know why he set off walking. There isn't much up here. However, there are cars that come up here. There are people that come up here to hike. Like, I've seen so many people up here, and I've asked every single one if they've seen him, and nobody's seen him. And this is what I find weird, because if he'd have seen somebody or a car or a person, he would have either flagged down the car. He would have said to someone like that he needs a phone to contact someone. And also, he would never have his mum worrying like this. He would never have like his family worrying like this. He would never have us worrying like this. Like, if he saw someone, the first thing he would do is say, "I need to ring my mum." Like, I know that for a fact. So I've never ever in my life been so worried like at all.